All right, welcome everybody to what appears to be the final episode of the regular season for Maine basketball. Of course, as we kind of look back here, we had a kind of a rough start to the season. We ended up actually getting a surprise win against Texas Tech. We got a couple of good wins, and then we ended up suffering a long series of losses. But we started coming back in here, and we are 12-13. We are very, very close to possibly walking away with at least a winning record, which would be very nice. We got 3 of the 4 games that we're going to be playing, and then we'll get through Albany, and that will be the end of the season. And we'll be getting to, I would assume, the conference tournament. I don't think they have anything set up for that yet, so I won't worry too much about it. But we'll have that done. We'll have recruiting done, and we'll see what happens here, and if we possibly make the tournament. Who knows? Let's see. We're actually statistically better than Vermont, so that's good. Binghamton's going to be a little bit harder. And then Stony Brook's going to be a little bit harder as well. And Albany's not too bad, but we're not playing that one. So that one's just sort of up in the air right now. But let's go ahead and finish off this regular season. So we do this. I need
It's time for college hoops on 2K Sports. The Vermont Catamounts square up against the Maine Black Bears. This one promises to be a real battle.
Sorry, I gotta trim off some of the.
Alfond Arena. I'm Vern Lundquist here with Bill Raftery and Tracy Wolfson. Give us your take, Bill.
There we go. What's up? What's up? How's it going? Oh, boy. Ooh. Damn. It's okay. It's okay. Up.
Dishes down low. McCrummon.
Shoot.
Frisbee
All right, that's fine.
Field goal. They're up 2-0.
Good. How about you? Pretty good. Pretty good. Just got one more day left in my week. That's pretty good. I'm a little bit nervous. I got to go get my real ID, renew my driver's license. I have to physically go in there. I could have, but the good news is once I do that, the next time I renew my ID in like 8 years, I can just do it online. But yeah, I remember the one thing I'm nervous about isn't really so, like, at this point I'm not really nervous about like having to take like a driving test or any of that crap. It's mostly the eye test, because I can see a lot pretty well, and I can drive very well without glasses, but I do know my general nearsightedness. Like, I'm very aware of my nearsightedness for like stuff like reading, like words and such. But that's literally never affected me when I've actually been like highway driving. But who knows what'll happen with that. But it was kind of nice because I have enough vacation days where I know the whole process is probably going to take like an hour and a half tops. But I was like, I'll just take the whole day off. Why not?
Miles has it right wing.
Damn it.
Missed from 3-point range.
Well, the D got lucky there, Vern. You can't expect
Other than that, pretty good.
That open.
Come on.
Throws it up. No good on the jumper by Perry.
I have been looking into, because I did take your driver's test on Friday. Didn't know you needed to retake the test. It honestly depends. You don't have to retake the test. What it is it could be different by every state, honestly. But at least here in Iowa, what they have is every, I think, like month or two, they have a rotation, and the rotation is like a number, usually like 1 through 0. So it's like 1 through 9 and then 0. And like every couple of months or so, they'll go on to like the next number. So there'll be a rotation where it's like if the day on your birthday ends in this number, they'll have you take the test. So it's sort of like a randomized sample of people.
He gets them both.
Then again, I don't know if renewing does that, if it's just simply an eye test, but I feel like that's what they do.
Gets it to fall. They cut it to 1.
But yeah, you usually don't have to. That is very strange. I think it's just the idea of like randomly testing the drivers, just so you know there's that small possibility that you're catching some of the really awful drivers that have been able to skate by. Oh, that was a bad one. Eye test done recently. Turns out you can see. That's the thing, is I know my vision is not like the greatest. I do know that much, but it's not so bad that I can't get around without glasses. It'd be one of those things that like glasses would help, because I used to have it when I was like for like a year in like junior high school or whatnot, but yeah, they're mostly just to keep me from squinting a lot. I have both my parents tell me about that, and I'm very hyper aware of my squinting tendencies. I wonder if that's why I have bigger monitors. I don't know. It's never so bad that I have to really worry about it. So that's good, but yeah. If they want to catch the test, they should do a blinker test, dude. That happened to me just today, literally today. I'm driving down the street. It wasn't on my way to work. It was during my work. It was during my work shift, because I tend to go. There's like every day or so, I end up going to some other place around town to deal with certain customers, and I'm driving down the street, and it's a 45-mile-an-hour street, and they're going like 25, maybe 30. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I can't get over into the next lane because there's cars there, and I need to be in that lane anyway. And all of a sudden, they just slam on the brakes and turn right. And they hit the blinker literally halfway through the turn. I'm like, that's not what the blinker's supposed to be used for. It's supposed to indicate to people. Oh shit. I had to literally think about like, oh shit, there you go. It was executed so well, and then he just couldn't finish it. I had to literally think about like how you use the pick and roll in this game. There we go. There's no healthy. Just for your brother, I'll hit 2 home runs. That's probably an old one. 2. How about 3? Yeah, 3 home runs.
He was trying to thread the needle, Vern. There just wasn't enough space for that pass. No good.
Oh, and there's one disappointed little boy in a hospital.
Catches it, right wing. From downtown, the shot was good.
I just realized that movie, I think, is over 20 years old. It has to be over 20 years old. It definitely came out like before 2002. Let me see here. Basketball. Oh, see, it really wants to do basketball. No, I want basketball. When did that come out? 1998. That sounds about right. 24 years ago. Jesus Christ. That was before Matt and Trey both had, like, reasonable haircuts. Let's go shot selection. That's been kind of anus right now.
Inbound the ball. The Black Bears are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs. Lott inbounds the ball. Right around 8 minutes left in the half.
I know that movie came out before 2001 because Dale Earnhardt made a cameo in it.
You can't
Hey, let's go.
The ref saw right through that.
Butch makes his first appearance. Good.
There we go. Nice. Oh, nice.
The pass.
There we go.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on.
Oh,
Misstep and then capitalize.
very nice. I like that one. That was nice. That was like some old school shit that I would do with Grambling.
Butch takes it up. Butch.
Ah, shit. And that's also like when I was with Grambling where we couldn't get a rebound to save our life.
Leaves no room for error and no room for anybody to do anything
But yeah,
about it.
I finally I want to free up my Xbox because for the first time in like 12 of owning an Xbox for like 12 years, I'm finally gonna like jailbreak it.
He was more worried about
Try to get XGH put onto it. Because it's like, well, it's been 2 generations already. Pretty much all the Xbox 360 games that are going to be sold are sold, and all the Xbox 360s that are going to be sold are just used. I probably could just buy a whole second system, which is what I don't know. I thought about doing that, just buying an entire second system rather than
left wing.
Oh.
Miles to take the lead. Grundy rips down the offensive rebound.
There we go. Rather than the service to
You're not going to get away with it if
get,
you affect
you
the
know,
shot
my
that
personal one dealt with.
And he makes the first.
There we go. Come on.
And he'll come of 2.
I'm kind of glad I took a nap. I don't know. Like, I literally, I don't remember if it was sweat or drool that I left on my, I think it was sweat. I ended up, I don't know why, I ended up really just
Grundy pulls it in.
bundling into my my blankets, and I think I just sweated through all of that because, you know, it's hot.
Miles
And even with my air conditioning and
beats it to the left
all that
wing.
jazz, it gets
Yanked down
awful.
inside by Grundy.
There you go.
The last bucket down low was dropped in. Vermont takes
All right,
its
we're
first
doing
time
okay.
out of the game.
We're doing okay. Shot selection, you know what? I'm going to keep shot selection up. When I had the point of emphasis the first time, we were down by like 5, and now we're up by 1.
issues after those substitutions because that gives them a pretty inexperienced lineup out there. Wow, these fans are going nuts, Fern. Could this building get any louder?
Yeah, the fans could get a lot louder. Unfortunately, the gym is only a 5th full, so
Under 6 minutes left in the half.
they're not going to get much louder.
Wilkins backs him down. Goes up.
Ooh,
Frisbee
he tried.
gets the board
He
inside. Meredith.
You left your friend's Fire Pro stream for you son of a bitch. The hell you going on? Then go back to your friend's Fire Pro stream if that's what you.
They're ahead 20-17.
I just about played Big Drunk Satanic Massacre today. I think I'll do that the next time
Bounces it to the wing.
because I think if I give myself a couple hours, I should be done.
Dishes left wing. Tosses it up.
Ah,
Collected inside by Miles.
I should be done by the next stream.
It is so tough to stop a player.
You're an important person, TW, right? I don't know. Define important.
Frisbee shoots the turnaround. Count it. He's got 8. Lott inbounds the ball.
There we go. You know, it's kind of funny because I saw this. I know this has not a whole lot to do with anything, but it's been interesting to see sometimes when you have like new VTubers, especially when they're constrained by certain corporate companies, so they have to have like permission to play certain games so that they don't get popped, or you know, like the people who make the games understand. That's why so many of them play Minecraft, because it's very easy to get permission for that, and then like Apex and stuff too. And I always wonder, like, so few of them actually seem to play like really indie or lesser known games, ones where you could literally probably just
They still
DM the creator of it on Twitter, and you'd be fine.
Meredith hauls it in. That's his 5th rebound in this one.
How long have you been live? Not long. This is my first game, so
Under the glass.
looks like 15 minutes.
Crossover. Passes out left. Butch puts it up. Frisbee yanks it down inside. The last bucket down low.
Adam Ryland has to give you permission for
Inbounds the ball.
TEW.
The Black Bears are
Well, Adam Ryland makes it, but honestly, I'd probably just hit up Arlie Ron because he's one of the head guys and one of the faces of Grey Dog Software.
Both teams are making a few lineup changes.
And that's just a simple Twitter DM.
Bernstein.
Not to mention, I think they'd be perfectly
Nice
fine with it.
crossover. Takes it up. Grundy.
Like, I'm also sitting here thinking, it's just like, man, if I had to have permission to play certain games, it'd be.
Backs him
I mean, obviously, with a lot of these old sports games, you probably wouldn't, but I don't know.
The offensive board gathered by Grundy. The last shot laid gently in.
That's why
I just think about like some of the games, like, oh yeah, TEW, yeah, it's a small enough game. I literally just would just have a quick like Twitter DM, just be like, yo, I can play this, right?
It drops. They increase their lead to 4. 2:18 left in the first half.
Twitch didn't notify you till now. Yeah, that happens.
Troutman.
It's the same reason why I tell my friends not to message me on like YouTube or not YouTube, Facebook Messenger, because I'm like, I don't see it sometimes. Facebook Messenger doesn't like to deliver that shit to me, and then they still fucking
By Bernstein.
send it to me through Facebook. I'm like, how many times do I have to say
That's a tough call,
it's
Zach.
probably not gonna
If
get
you're
to
a
me?
defender, you really have to sell it.
I wanted my
He misses
Oh, my
the
God.
first. Harry didn't sit for long, and he's coming back into
one
the
of my
ballgame.
sparkling ice.
He sinks
There
the
we go.
second. McCrummon inbounds.
Oh,
the
did
ball.
you force someone's contract to expire so you could sign them?
Harry launches it. It falls. And they're out in front by 6. Maine is really struggling. Troutman backs him.
Ah!
The steal by Vermont.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do, and when he got the chance, he pounced for the steal.
That
Am
last
I
shot
forgiven?
by
I mean, that's
Bernstein.
whatever. You play the game how
1:21
you
left in the
want.
first half.
It's not like you're streaming it to an audience. If I did that
Right
shit,
wing.
be like, all right, here we go, my locally global, and hey, I just
Right in the
put
bottom
this
of the
guy in.
box.
Like, people would have an
They cut it to
aneurysm.
6. Vermont has had serious problems with their interior defense. And Tracy has a report
Up,
from their
up,
bench.
up, up.
The Catamounts coach is definitely aware of that problem. He told his assistants that they have to bring
Ah,
into the
damn
game,
you.
even if it means leaving the perimeter open. Desperate measures here, Vern.
Thanks, Tracy. O'Connor dishes it to the top of the key. Backs down. 7 feet out. Perfect shot by
You're
Troutman.
annoyed.
They're now down by 6.
I've always liked the challenge of having to, like,
They're
you know,
bringing the double
have certain people who is like, well, you don't get them, or you gotta wait, or you gotta pay extra, or whatnot.
Troutman snatches it down inside. O'Connor brings it up.
Facebook Messenger,
Went
you
after
just
that
sent one to the
rebound
group.
hard. Great work.
Probably didn't get it.
Troutman backs him down. Lets it go. Hold down inside by
nope.
McCrummon. He got it up there, but it just wouldn't fall.
With a little more touch, it might have.
I should literally just wait and see if it pops up on my thing. Will it pop up tonight before I go to
Knocks down
bed?
the first one. The Black Bears are going to make some substitutions.
Is there really a popularity cap for wrestlers, a hidden one? Yes. I do remember there's it's generally a soft cap where like you can temporarily go above it, but for the most part, oh shit.
Grundy.
Ah.
They're
Oh
still
boy,
down
this ain't
7.
good.
First half comes to an end with the
They should be able to beat them.
35-28.
Yeah, there's usually it really like very rarely are you gonna hit someone with like a really like a low popularity cap. You can usually get everybody doing pretty well. I think the biggest example I have of knowing when you've hit someone's popularity cap was when I was playing Hawkeye Pro. And I clearly, and like there were points where like when I had Pete Dunne, where he was clearly, the things that he was doing should have put him like into the 90s, and he just couldn't get himself over like 82 popularity. It was one of those things I kept looking at. It was like I'm booking him strong, and he specifically cannot hit that past that area. So I think that's probably my best example of that is, oh my God, can you catch the ball? There you go. Of knowing that there's someone there, and that's kind of why I ended up taking the title off him in the first place, because I was like, well, he's going to be a bit of a flop as champion because he can't get into like the 90s where everybody else who's my champion is at.
Gets it outright. Wilkins.
There we go.
Good from downtown. He's 1 for 2 from 3-point range.
Yeah, AJ Styles beat Sting twice, DDP Jeff Hardy, and still a 52. Yeah, that also might depend on broadcast coverage, the size of the promotion. Like, you know, a lot of that also might depend on how big you are.
He said that it wasn't a question of fatigue, but more of a method.
I mean, they can obviously get bigger than the promotion's popularity, but that might limit it. Is how televised your stuff is. There we go. There we go. Yeah, 52 really doesn't seem like 52 is super low. I have not seen it be that low.
When you're in foul trouble like this, it's impossible not to let it get into your head a little bit.
But like I said, there have been points, even when I was playing Hawkeye Pro, where it was blatantly obvious that there were people that were reaching like a popularity cap and were not going to be able to go above it.
Frisbee hits the layup. He's shooting 71% for the game.
Let's see here.
Leads him in.
There you go. There you go.
On the assist by Wilkins. He's 2 for 6 for the game.
Need AJ Big Star. You're like, what the fuck?
Hold a narrow lead.
Yeah, I can imagine if you've spent all that time on that.
They're going to double team him. Launches one from beyond the arc. That
Oof.
one was drilled by Herrera. And they now go up by 4.
You know what kind of defense they're in, don't you, Vern? Minute.
Lawton shoots the 3 with nice D on that shot.
Didn't help that I had to like itch my eye there for a second.
That's
While I was doing that.
Into the defensive scheme. Good.
Shit.
It, left wing.
Come on.
Releases. Usually a gimme for him is missed by Perry. But they still lead by 4.
Oh, there you go.
Goes up,
there you go.
The nice lead pass in stride and hits the layup. O'Connor with the great look, 2 assists, and he leads his team in that category.
Oh, damn it. I didn't get over there. Hey!
That's going to be over and back.
That's just careless, Vern. He wasn't watching where he was on the court.
Miles inbounds the ball. Wilkins raises up.
There you go. Wilkins has been on fire right now with those threes.
The Catamounts have been lights out from beyond the arc. The Catamounts call timeout.
Let's work on defense. How about that? I think it's something we need to do. About some AEW game, yeah. Some people are kind of disappointed right now. I don't know. I've seen disappointment in perhaps how the game looks or plays or whatnot.
That last layup was missed by McCrum.
Ah, God, where the hell did everybody go?
Sweetness. They gave him a look and paid for it. Troutman backs down. Dumps it off. Unloads from
Why did you literally go right up into the face of all the defenders and then shoot? Instead of shoot, I don't know, where you were standing originally.
Just a little, but it cost him there. Right wing, good from deep.
There we go.
Reels it in. With nobody around, he still couldn't convert.
Sometimes you can be too wide open.
Nice.
Strength. He fought through the foul, no problem. And that'll give him the 3-point chance.
Oh, let's see. Big news: the AWB game might release midnight release stream win. We will now expect every game to look like 2K. Yeah. Because they think that everybody's got, like, Take-Two money. I feel like people tend to forget that Take-Two has got, like, billions of dollars to pour into shit.
Couldn't get the shot, but he was fouled and gets a trip to the line.
Hell, they got so much money, it sounds like they're willing to tank GTA 6. I think it'll be fine, though. Graphics equals quality shit in wrestling has been annoying. Yeah. A lot of people are like, oh, the animations look stiff. And it's like, it's probably not a huge game. Like, it looks very functional. It actually looks pretty nice, all things considered.
Dumps it off. Backs down. Dumps it to the paint. Goes up. Tries to drop it in, but it won't go. And it's still all knotted up.
Yeah, I don't really like the idea of people just being like, of that. I mean, it's always a starter game, and it's Ukes, so it's like, it's not going to be the greatest thing in the world. As long as they make it fun, who gives a shit? That's been my whole thing, has been playing games that don't exactly look amazing, but generally play well. Oh, he really put some extra sauce on that.
The student section is going ballistic.
He just slowed down. He's like, nah, wait a minute. We're going to go for the two-hander right here. Right here.
Is just awesome. Grundy.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted a pump fake.
Just over 8 minutes left in the second half.
Is it more than is the footage more than a second behind now? I'm trying to look. Usually it was a second. I don't know. You know, it could solve it if I had a more, like, if I had a more recent Elgato.
It's knotted up.
But it still works A-okay, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Troutman gets it on the low block.
Oh, that's a long two.
Quick shot. The D took too much time to set up, and it sure cost them. They're going to apply some pressure here, and with
it's probably be one of those things that if I had an Elgato that was made anytime in the last 8 years, things might be a little bit different. Hey, Doc. Might get on your Switch and Xbox. I'm going to get it on my PC for sure. Maybe my Switch. I don't know. I have not picked up my Switch in a while. It's still sitting on my dock in my living room. Yeah, it's sitting on the living room dock still, where I put it 2 weeks ago. Because honestly, I've just been playing other stuff on my PC. So, you know, haven't. You know what? Wilkins has been hot. We'll just shoot in his face. Ah, that was a bad idea.
Gets the board inside. The break is
the living room, me.
Did a good job to grab that rebound. Perfect position that time.
Shit. There you go.
Pulls the trigger. The jumper was
perfect
by Miles. He's got
it.
Stolen by Miles.
Yes.
Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance for one more.
He's either got to foul hard or don't foul at all. You can't just give
I actually almost bought one of those Genki docks too. I don't know if I really need it though, especially now that I have more than enough Switch docks in my house, and I could also just take one of the one that's in my office on the road if I really need to, because I converted it into a more portable one.
Backs him down. Dumps it down low. McCrummon connects with the leaner inside. But they still trail by
there we
2.
go. Now we'll back down. No, just shoot it. Miles has been doing pretty good so far. Miles has been helping carry this. Miles and Wilkins. They've been doing okay. Oh, that was close. That was very close.
McCrummon skips it to the corner. Shoots it.
I don't know what wild hair I got up my ass over the last couple days, but I was looking into, and now my YouTube recommendations are sort of filled with it. But I was looking at a game engine called Godot, an open source game engine, because I was like, this seems like something I could figure out how to use. And a lot of people talk about how the ease of use for like beginners, and the fact that of course it's free and open source. So
puts it up. That's not his shot. No surprise it was missed by Meredith. They'll give him that one every day of the week.
Damn it!
Just over 5 minutes left in the second half.
So yeah, I feel like that might be something I could do in my spare time. learn a programming language, considering I kind of wanted to do it back when I was like a teenager and I just never did. I learned just enough. Like I ended up finding a like programming for teens book at my public library at some point. I got as far as like the Hello World program, which I want to say was like, I don't know, was it C# probably? Let's go defense.
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball. Substitution on the court.
Ew, C#. But I was looking at Godot, and you know, people were like, yeah, it's basically like Unity, but open source and free. It's not nearly as feature filled, but you know, I was looking, especially I haven't even seen like the newest Godot games, but there was like a game showcase that people were showing for Godot from like a couple years ago, and I'm like, actually that's some pretty good stuff. That's some like high tier level indie stuff that people were making in it. I was like, okay.
Dishes it to the low block.
So I've been looking up videos of it. I downloaded the software. I think at some point I'm actually gonna like, I don't know, look into what I can do with it.
Oh, he was wide open, Vern. He has to knock that shot down.
Hey.
The Catamounts call time.
I wouldn't expect too much. I wouldn't expect much. But I don't know. It'll be nice. It'd be nice to see if I could do something kind of neat. I wouldn't even know what I would want to make at this point. I have some experience with it. If you need basic help, well, I appreciate that. Holy shit!
Feeds left side. Frisbee dumps it off.
Geeson just slammed that back into his face.
From long range. Snatch.
Oh my God! Grab a rebound once in a while.
That's tough stuff right there.
Oh, good God Almighty!
Hull fires the three.
There we go.
The rock.
Well, the team got lucky there, Vern. You can't expect many misses when you're that open.
Backs in. Pippen.
Shit. All right, that's fine.
They've still got a
That's fine.
lead. Harry, lead pass to the middle. The steal by O'Connor.
Wonderful job of denying the
I think it reminded me just because a game that I am a patron of was talking about some of the gameplay elements. And the fact that someone was like, well, you know, it is a Unity game. And he was like, and the developer was like, well, a lot of the problems we have with it really aren't surround, you know, it's not because of Unity. And it's like, and I'm sitting there thinking about it like, well, it's not because of Unity yet. But eventually you're going to hit a ceiling because so much of the game is based around hand animations, which look very nice this time. But we'll see.
And he makes the first. Both teams are making
Overcooked style cooking game prototype you wrote in Godot that you need to finish and add combat to. Oh boy. Yeah, you need to Overcooked style game where it's like, you know what Overcooked doesn't have enough of? Killing each other.
Way down court. Pippen
Saw your Twitter likes, not the Coomer parts.
passes to the
Uh-oh.
right. Backs him down.
Guns, oh no. The Marvelous parts.
McCrumman inbounds
Oh, yeah, because they're basically... Because Marvelous is making money on Senran Kagura, and they're now shitting on the general idea of Senran Kagura.
Harry goes up, fouled hard, and he'll take a trip to the line.
I mean, it really is a really dumb idea, to be completely honest with you.
Takes the first. Herrera is back in the game after a short rest.
I don't know how Marvelous is assuming that they're going to,
He's off on the second.
Good. Didn't get
I don't know how Marvelous assumes they're going to be making money here in the future. Their bread and butter is like anime Coomer games. And they're like, you know what we're not gonna, you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna do that. It's like, all right, have fun going bankrupt.
That's got to be frustrating. They desperately need to narrow the gap, and instead they come away empty.
Come on, Miles. Come on. Oh. They're getting. Oh, come on. We need to hit those threes at the very least.
Still a
God damn.
6-point lead. Laid in with the
Shit. They're trying. They're trying.
By Good. They close the gap to 4. O'Connor dishes it to the elbow. 1-on-1. Takes the shot.
Oh, there we go.
By Wilkins.
That's good. That's a good one.
4 for 6 from
Oh, did it hit him? Did it hit him?
will retain
Did
possession.
it? Oh, no, it didn't. Damn.
Frisbee inbounds the ball. Vermont is really struggling.
Ah, balls. I shouldn't do that. I should really just burn the clock. Let them burn the clock.
Body like that. That is a
Oh, there you go. Well, they missed the 1-and-1, so that's good.
Pippen hands it off.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Wilkins unloads.
Hey, there we go. That should seal it, basically.
That's 15 unanswered points.
All right, just
The
don't
student section
don't
is having some
swipe the
fun now.
ball.
You know exactly
Just
where
stay
you
on
are.
them.
You hear that sound.
Make them have to chuck these shots up. There you go.
Misfired on that last 3 by Frisbee.
Oh, just keep it. Just keep it. It's fine. God damn.
Dumps it to the paint, but it's tracked down.
Oh, that was goofy. Hey, he still got it.
He pulled down that
Oh man, we're getting a lot of putback points in this game. That's a good healthy amount of putback points.
Vermont takes it up court. Harry tosses it up court for 3. Yanked down by Porter.
When a shot like that comes around,
There we go.
you've got to hit it.
Oh
Just
shit.
Dared him to shoot. Pippen throws it out.
Oh, he
It's blocked.
smacked the shit out of it.
That
God damn
shot
it.
so beautifully.
That's
He
all
knew
right.
Exactly when to go up
That's all
and
right.
get that one.
They got to start
Wonderful
chucking and
execution.
praying.
Last tray off the mark.
And prayers are not being
That last
answered.
basket was buried by Herrera.
They can't be doing they can't be fouling, right? Okay, they're not. It's like they can't be fouling with like 20 seconds left and they're down by 10.
Wilkins fires.
Hey!
Buzzer beater. And that's all
One
for
more.
this
One more for the board.
Defeat Vermont 77 to 64. Now we'll bring
It was rough there for a little bit, but you know what? We got it. 6 for 8 from 3. Jesus, 22 points.
Let's quickly go to Greg Gumbel in the
Oh
studio.
my God,
The
Pontiac.
Pontiac game-changing performance.
Which game? Oh, NCAA 06. That's right. Yeah, NCAA 06 next. I remember now because I think they also had a Pontiac related thing. And the new mods took out the Pontiac part, and I think it was Allstate now because I think that's who does the things with them. All right. So if we win 2 of the next 3, we will have a we'll have a positive season. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I don't know why thoughts are falling out of my head. An over 500 season, basically. So, I think it's very, very possible. We'll see what happens. Nothing else to worry about, so we'll just go straight to this.
Get ready for College Hoops 2K8. The Binghamton Bearcats square up against the Maine Black Bears. We're really excited to bring you this matchup.
Yeah, I think I learned about Godot just recently because of, I don't know what's going on with Unity. Apparently people are pissed off with Unity. But I think someone was conflating, people moving from Unity to Godot with, the move that some people are making from Minecraft to Minetest.
Ross hands it off.
Because Minetest is also one of the more recent things I've learned about, too. Looks pretty cool, though.
3-0.
You know, just an open source, completely free open source, sort of not quite Minecraft clone, but what do they call it? Like a voxel-based engine where you can make sort of Minecraft with it, but it's not a Minecraft clone. But if you put enough mods in there, you can get it to pretty much be Minecraft. All right, let's force him to. Oh. Hey, there you go. Look at all those empty courtside seats. Holy shit. I actually have played a little bit of Minetest. It's not too bad.
Backs down.
But yeah, I think there was a YouTuber who just did a big video about it like a few days ago. So people are kind of excited because a lot of it is like, a lot of what people said about it is like, well, you could do better, but you know, it's mostly around the fact there's not much of a community. And then once you kind of start to add that in, then you can make something of it. And I'm always a big fan of open source software. I don't remember the last time on my own personal computer that I have used Microsoft Office. I have been a big supporter of LibreOffice for years now. I used to do OpenOffice, but it kind of sucked. LibreOffice, though, has been fantastic. It's pretty much exclusively what I use. Like I said, I don't remember the last time I had. I think this computer, when I bought it, even does have some version of it on of Office on there. I don't know, but yeah, I was like, eh.
Miles has it baseline from about 19.
There we go.
It was hit by O'Connor. It's a tie ball.
There's not enough that there's not enough from Microsoft Office that I actually miss. That I go, oh man, I need to go back. Sponsored by Libra.
Think of another squad that could match their team speed, and he wants to make sure that shows tonight by getting out on the break and showing how.
I feel like eventually this is going to lead me into just having like this computer being on Linux and then just like dual booting into Windows. Because obviously I have way too much stuff Windows-based to like switch, but I've learned quite a bit thanks to my Raspberry Pis.
10.5 minutes left in the half. Pippen.
Look at the big fella.
Nope. Oh, there you go.
When he sees the ball go up, he isn't afraid to go.
Damn it.
Good on that last shot by Porter. Elliott hands it off.
Come on.
Bold pass. Nice job on the assist by Felton.
Okay.
He's got two.
It's good. We're all good. All right.
Backs down.
Let's change how this works. Let's get some points up. There you go. Just shove your way in there.
They're now down by 3.
Missed the days dual booting. Or just didn't have Windows at all. You're too lazy. Yeah, I think one of my old laptops used to be on Linux Mint.
Lob outright.
It used to dual boot into Linux Mint.
O'Connor.
And I feel like I probably still could do that with my old laptop because it runs on Windows 7, so it's not like I'm gonna be missing out on much. That's how old my laptop is. I had a nice big fresh install of Windows 7. I'm sure that could easily dual boot into Mint. I think the last time I actually used Mint, it was still on its way to being like a user-friendly. Like, it was probably still the most user-friendly at the time of
He gets the second to fall as well. Elliott inbounds the ball.
of the OSs that you could
Bringing the
use.
double team.
I think Ubuntu still wasn't even
To the paint.
as good.
Buckendall buries the teardrop layup. They're now up by 3. Just over 9 minutes left in the half.
There we go.
Backs him
Yep.
down.
Up. I mean, oh, come on, man.
And it's picked up by
We were doing good. We backed him all the way down. I should have just shot over him. I shouldn't have even, like, done that. Here. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can back somebody down again. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
tosses it
And then
up.
just shoot over him. There you go.
Shot by Miles.
See, that works so much better than trying to post move around him.
Buckendall goes up, gets the finger roll to fall. They're out in front by 5. Miles
Nice.
will bring it up court himself. Troutman backs down.
I don't think it'll take very long, but I'm honestly kind of looking forward to
Catches it, left wing. That
putting
last shot
XGH on this thing.
He's not their long-range threat, but you wouldn't know.
Because I
that
kind of
shot.
hate the idea of like long ago I have put my most played games, the games I actually play on stream,
McCluskey.
like just installed the disc into my hard drive for this thing.
Can tie it with
But it'd be
the
nice to just have more of that, where I could just literally access a lot of that shit right off the hard drive.
Buried for 3. Elliott inbounds the ball.
They wasted
And I
no
could
time
natively
right
play
there. The opportunity was there and they seized it.
college football revamped.
Takes
Because
the
right
shot.
now I can play it like the
Got into the
PS3
paint. And the
emulator, but
offensive board by Elliott.
original hardware is
Work to
always
fight
nice.
through that foul and get to the line for the 3 opportunity.
Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
Come on. Nope.
Can't come away with a 3-point play. About 7.5
All
minutes
right, let's
left in the
see
half.
here. Let's see. Move that. Come here. Oh my God! Just brick walled the shit out of him.
Lay-in was good by
God
Bundy.
damn.
And they now go up by 1.
Woo! That was nice. That was good.
Buckendall
Up.
skips it to the right. Sosin can't get the jumper to fall.
The D recognized he wasn't a threat and backed off him. And you know what? It worked.
It's deflected,
Shit.
but it's recovered by Maine. Grundy takes it up.
There we go.
Capitalized on the offensive rebound. There
You know,
again,
I was looking
20 to
into
17.
like Fire Pro mods again. Now that since you mentioned it quite a while ago,
He wants to make sure
Okada,
that everyone is
your friend's Fire Pro stream, because I don't think I've ran any of like the mod suite for Fire Pro since like the 1 point, since the conversion over to 2.0. Because I know that was a big thing with Carl Zilla, where he was not happy about the switchover. And so for a while he didn't do it, but then he started doing the mod suite again for Fire Pro. And I feel like I have to learn a lot of that stuff again. I don't even know if it's going to be I don't even know if it'd be worth it, honestly, at this point.
Cool inbounds the ball.
Oh, I thought he had it. He was almost faking like he had it.
the rejection. He had his number that time. Perfect timing. Great footwork to get to that one.
Hey.
That's 15 unanswered points.
Oh, shit. Oh,
See
shit.
that? He was lurking around, then pounced.
Damn.
Such a thief burn.
That'd have been nice.
Feeds right wing. Sosin throws it up. The run cannot be stopped by Child. They're still down 6.
Come on.
Backs him
Get in
down.
there.
Look from
Ooh.
downtown.
Hey, there we go. Now we're hitting threes very consistently.
100% from downtown.
Who's been hitting that? Has that been Lawton? I think that's been Lawton. Oh, come on.
Down low.
Come on. No, you're not allowed to hit the threes. Only me.
Alive on the offensive end. Raises up.
Oh,
Made by
close.
Buckendall.
Close.
They've got it within 7.
Yeah, I would honestly
Passes it to the
prefer,
wing.
because I think the mod suite allowed you to actually like store the
Mason.
wrestlers on system.
Grundy
That's one of the
falls
big
down
things I
inside.
enjoy.
Great offensive
And now it looks
rebound.
like they're doing a lot of like actual arena modding.
Lets it go.
I've seen a lot of actual I've seen a lot of like arena mods for Fire Pro that look pretty good. I'm like, oh, okay.
Inbound the ball.
They kind of finally figured that out.
May have to deal with some chemistry issues after those.
Because I know for like the 1.x versions, they didn't quite they weren't quite messing around with it. But now that the 2.x is around there,
But it's recovered by McCrummon with the shot. The three-pointer was no good by Felton. Right around 5 minutes left.
yes,
in
I
the half.
plugged him. That's
Felton's
disgusting.
having a hard time getting his shot to go, Vern. You just hope it doesn't wreck his
No, I don't
confidence.
care.
But it's
I wonder
hard
if
to
it's
see
someone
how
I might already recognize their
It's
name.
going insane. I love the energy of this
No.
building. Listen to
But that's all right.
Felton from 18 feet away, off the backboard and in. And they're now
Hang
behind
on,
by 11.
hang on. There we go.
Lawton inbounds the ball. The Black Bears have been lights out from beyond the arc.
Have they added like I don't know if they've added more match types or anything, because that was always kind of the fun part, was just throwing together a bunch of different type of like mods and other stuff like that. I don't know how much they've honestly done as far as match types are concerned.
High post. Porter backs in. Pippen. Tip.
Shit.
Gathered up by Sherrill. The
We were doing good.
defense for him there.
And we're still doing okay.
Do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I literally haven't really like opened up the game. Like I finally opened up the game for like 10 minutes for the first time since like they even added like the Stardom DLC. So it's like all my edits are like so, like I was looking at my edits, and like especially with some of the Joshi ones, you get to see just how like outdated they are. It's like, oh, Maki Ito has not dressed like this in like 3 years.
McCloskey puts it up. Grundy snatches the rebound. You would have liked to seen them get a better shot off than that, Bill.
You know, Vern, that's just shaky shot selection.
Has it high
Up,
post.
up, up. Damn. Ugh.
Knocks down
There
the
we
first
go.
one. Both teams are making a few lineup changes.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that because, yeah, any of the ones that I knew who made good Fire Pro edits are, you know, like I said, it's a few years old at this point.
Sherrill inbounds the ball. The Bearcats will take a timeout.
Let's work on, oh shit, rebounding's not been great either, but we'll do defense.
Well, let's get back to the action.
I don't know why. I bought the DLC for, was it Move Editor or Parts Editor? Might have been both. I don't know why, because I realize how like hard that supposedly pretty much is, like the actual Parts Editor, where it's like there's a lot of customization options because of it, but also you basically need to know how to make a sprite sheet.
2:49 left in the first half.
And I don't know how to make a sprite sheet.
Backs down. From
And I start to wonder sometimes if I'm just going to gain like these, if that's going to be my life at this point, where I'm just going to be gaining these like little mini, like useless skills that don't translate to anything. It's like I'm gonna be a beginner computer programmer, but not really a good one. I know how to use Photoshop for some stuff, but not for any like decent edits. Well, I'll learn how to do a sprite sheet, but what's that ever gonna get me?
Catches it right wing.
Oh shit! Just go! Oh, that was Okay.
All net on the shot by Pippen.
Movecraft is free. So probably was both, honestly. I'm pretty sure I do have Movecraft. Movecraft, I think, is also another fairly difficult one, though, too. Obviously, I've seen really good moves made. But I think that's also another one where I had a hard enough time for, like, mark out, where, because they have a card crafter in there, like a special move crafter. So I've been figuring out how to, like, you know, do that in a certain way. Where it's like, okay, you move this piece here, you move this piece here, and it's just all the like trial and error of doing that. And then I've actually felt kind of good because I've actually been able to make a couple of like cards and mark out, except also literally no one plays it. Literally no one fucking plays it. I think the last time I looked at the Steam charts, it was like 0. And then I was playing it, so then it ticked up to 1, and then it went back down to 0 at some point.
That's his 4th rebound thus far.
That's unattractive, Vern. I hope he realizes that's not his
Planning
shot.
a return to
No matter how
CFC.
soft
That
your
might be
defender
kind of cool. I don't know. That was one of those things that I was like, I didn't do it. I had fun doing it. I don't know how many people would want to see it again, but I don't know. Like little Fire Pro Sims wouldn't be too bad. I don't know. I kind of enjoyed making making sort of a league or something out of it. I think there was a point where I was going to make teams because I almost wanted to treat it like a team sport. I think I got as far as literally like making teams and all that jazz, where I was like, okay, I'm going to figure out like a dice roll sheet to try to simulate like injuries and possible trades and stuff like that, where it was like, okay, you'll have these matches and, you know, you'll have maybe like a roster of like 5 people. And so you'll have, you know, maybe a couple singles matches and like a 3-on-3 or 2 tag matches and a singles match. And you get points based off that. It'd be definitely something different because I thought, you know, the idea of having just the I feel like not a lot of people have done like the stuff that I did for CFC, where it was like, you know, what was it, like a 15-16 week season with playoffs and all that and having wild card matches. I feel like there was more you could do with that make it feel more like a sport almost. Hello. How's it going? Buckendall, 13 points. I might need to do something about that.
He's my pick, Vern. He's finding ways to score every trip down the floor, and he's carrying.
Porter's doing good. You know, I need to hand the ball back off to Wilkins. Wilkins was shooting lights out in the last game. I bet you he probably could still do it.
Solid performance from our player of the half.
And Miles is hit and miss, so he's maybe a miss today. I don't know. I didn't see what Miles has done so far. Let's see. Porter, O'Connor.
Tracy Wolfson has more on what went on at halftime.
Find out comfortable you play with your
halftime, I talked with Coach Wilson. He told
Let's
me
talk
that
about
he
anime
is going to
waifus.
take a different approach this half for them
I
to
find it
hold on
really.
to
You
this
know
lead.
what?
Coach
Now that I
told me
think
that
about
he
it, that was
wasn't
one of
going
those
to play
things when I went
against
to
Alabama.
the convention a couple weeks ago.
I
I was like, holy shit! I have not watched much in the way of like modern anime besides like Demon Slayer. I was just sitting there thinking, it's like I mean, it's kind of good because like a bumpkin Midwest anime convention is going to keep it to like, you know, fairly mainstream stuff anyway. So yeah, but I'm just sitting there thinking like, oh man, I haven't watched much in the way of like new shit in the last like year and a half.
Swing pass, right wing. McCloskey.
You shouting people down in chat.
Gets the rebound.
Maybe the streamer wants to talk about anime waifus as well. Maybe it's an interesting point.
His team's leading scorer.
We talked about Fire Pro edits now and programming languages. Now it's time to talk about anime waifus.
goes to the crossover.
Get fucked.
Left wing. Hits the jumper. He's 3 for 3 for the game. Porter inbounds the ball. Backs down.
Up. Ah, you son of a bitch. Why can't you hold on to the fucking ball?
Big plays on defense.
Spin moves.
What
The fuck?
cagey instincts on the defensive end.
You're no fun. You're no fun. You know what? Yeah.
Sherrill from about 19 feet. The bank shot won't fall.
He just didn't look comfortable on that shot, Vern, and you can see it in the result.
Passes it to the left wing.
There you go. Ah, damn it.
Rips it down.
Is no Pippin's here, but not Wilkins. Wilkins is going to be someone I'm going to have to feed the ball to. Come on. Come on. No. Try again, Pippin. There you go. K on the one you like. Oh, no. What? They look like kids. That's just like the art style. They're literally like seniors in high school. That's the whole point of the entire second season is they're going to college. Is they're getting ready to head to college. It was kind of funny because I had a friend of mine, a personal friend of mine, because I think I had a K on shirt, and he looked at my shirt, and he looked at my shirt and he was like, I don't know where they're from, and I don't know who these characters are, but I've definitely jerked off to them. I'm like, what the fuck?
Passes left wing. Ross.
Children. That reminds me of I think someone was making that joke on PW where they're like, she's 17 years, 364 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds old. You sick fuck.
Backs down. 4-3. The basket was made by Pippen. They're up 55-42. Skips it to the top of the key.
Come on. Come on.
Launches it.
All right, there we go.
Binghamton has struggled with their three-point shooting. And Tracy has a report from their bench.
The Bearcats coach wants to see his players move more effectively.
There you go. There you go, Wilkins. There you go. So I'm right, based. I don't know. Do you want to base your opinions off 4chan? Not to mention the 4chan pro wrestling board.
There wasn't anyone within a mile of him.
Lets it go. The three was off target by Wilkins.
I don't know if I should if I would be like, you know what? The pro wrestling board on 4chan says I'm right. The people in the Stardom General who are counting down the days until Hanan's 18th birthday say I'm right.
We'll get this one back. Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs. Porter inbounds the ball.
Oh. Hey.
They just keep rolling.
Name your top 10 waifus so I can see whether or not they look like kids. I'm not going to play this game. Mostly because I know you're already going to have fucking awful opinions about them. I don't need to play this game just so I can hear the awful opinions that I already know are going to come out of your mouth.
And they don't seem to have one right now.
Wilkins pulls the trigger, uses the punch.
There you go. That was a great idea to add Wilkins to this. Hey, you know what? We're about to the 7-minute mark. I mean, we just passed the 8-minute mark. We're up by 22. I think we could probably just sim to the end at this point. We haven't been able to do that in a while. We have not been able to just sim there in a little bit. Look at that, 45 and 35. We did good. Did a nice little win. Look at that. And then I don't have to spend all day doing that. You know what does tickle me sometimes, Okada, is how many people like only know you as the annoying guy for my chat. That's maybe one of my favorite things. Is that's all you're literally known for most of the time. When I hear anyone who comes into my chat, it's like, oh yeah, that annoying as fuck dude who's there. Fuck. Oh, I'm not gonna get him. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rescind that scholarship. Uh-oh. That's not good. Why does it say server not responding? Okay, it's not my connection because it's still going. I think it's Chatty's thing. What the hell? Is it my... No, my internet's still going as far as I know. Uh-oh. What is Chatty doing? Let me see here. It still shows me streaming. So, hang on. That's cool. So it's not... Uh-oh. So it's not... It's not my... Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ. I was like, it's not my computer. It's not my internet. It's not OBS. And it's not Twitch. It is literally Chatty that shit itself for a second there. All right, let's remove him because we're definitely not going to get him. We're probably not going to get him either, but I guess we'll keep it around... What's he got? I mean, we'll take what we can get, honestly, at this point. Shit. Yeah, we'll keep talking to these guys. There's no reason to like invite them to a game at this point. What convenient timing. He tried to Epstein the stream. Oh no, it disconnected and all of a sudden the stream is dead. Just died on its own. I don't know what happened. Let's see here. Done. I mean, we'll spend some points scouting, I guess, because we're pretty much... Let me see here. There's not really much left at this point. Oh my God. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage his fucking tism to go off. I don't understand this. There we go. Boom, boom. All right, we should have some stuff left to scout. I mean, we're going to sign him anyway, so there's no real point, but whatever. There you go. All right. One last time. Nope. All right. Recruiting, recruits, targets. All right. Let's do that. Oh God, I only got 25 points this time. All right. Well, I'm gonna spend it first on the people who I know it's gonna be helpful for. Oh boy, we're just plain out of. That's it. All right. Email, do that. Email, do that. Game tape over here. Email. Game tape. Email. I'll do an email there too. Email. Email and phone. And then email. All right. There we go. No more recruiting for the season. That is it. That is the last bit of recruiting for the season. This win against Stony Brook, and we'll have a guaranteed winning season. I actually have a half-decent coach, 83. Sim through day. Let's do it. One last game on the season. I'm curious where Noodle Man is going with this. I don't know. No, he just wants me... Where he's going with it, I'll tell you exactly where he's going with it. He wants me to name off anime characters so that he can go look them up and then be like, oh my god, she's not 18. Because so many anime is not really... It doesn't have people who are over the... You know, has a lot of teenagers. There's so much teenage anime. Everything's in a school setting, so he wants to be like... They're not an adult.
Stony Brook controls the opening tip, and we'll get this.
How dare you not strictly enjoy 35-year-old MILFs?
Bounces it to the wing. Thomas hands it off. Dishes it to the right.
I know where. Oh, I know where he's going with it. Oh.
Thomas from 18 feet away.
Where he's going. Oh, he's curious where it actually pan out. No. Because I already know where it's going to go. It's going to go to me naming off characters and then him being judgmental.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, for an update. What do you have for us, Tracy?
Well, just before the game, I talked to Coach Wilson. He told me that they want to use their quickness to their advantage. He said he couldn't think of another squad that could match their team's speed, and he wants to make sure that shows tonight by getting out on the break and showing how fast this game can be played. Guys?
Thank you, Tracy. He'll take the foul. That defender clearly got some contact as he tried to make the shot.
Yep, that's an open and shut case. He got hacked.
See what happened? Now I get to scroll up here. Remember when we had someone else in here who was saying hello and then you just completely scared them off? You see? We had another person in here who seemed somewhat normal and they wanted to hang out and say hello and then you scared them off with your tism.
Finishes in close. They're now out in front by 3.
Oh, come on. What is with you? You're a center. Do a post move. God damn it. You fucking 1-star, mediocre everything.
Miles puts it up. Thomas gets the board inside.
The D recognized the shot was coming and got out
I don't want to talk about anime waifus.
Inside.
Up.
Kicks it out to the outside.
Uno reverse.
Grabs the rock. But they're still
sometimes I feel old just every time you speak.
Bring it up court himself. Pippen hands it off. Backs in. Skips it to the right. 14 feet out. Sunk by Miles. He's got 4.
Come on. Trap him.
Double team.
Hey! Ah, fuck. That would have been great.
McClyde catches it right.
Oh.
Shot netted for 3. Porter inbounds the ball.
Damn it.
About 10.5 minutes left in the half.
The defense was playing off him too much, Vern, and he made him pay.
Wilkins.
Oh, that's a long ways out.
Yep. Three-pointer.
Oh, the big fella with a tough rebound. No denying him on that one.
Passes left side. The Black Bears take their first time out of the game.
Shit. Really, our shot selection's probably something we should do. Our defense, too. Our everything right now.
Both teams are making a few lineup changes.
Well, Vern,
we're really just crapping the bed the entire way right now.
And it's an 8-point game.
Nothing's going very well right now. See what happens?
Down, poked away, and it's scooped up by Fletcher.
You've got to squeeze it. He didn't do a very good job.
I blame.
That last 3 ball was drained by Thomas.
Oh shit! There we go.
On the wrong side
Let's see.
And
makes it. No, we shouldn't back down with him. He's a shooting guard. Don't do that. There we go. Good God! Can you guys do a pick and roll successfully? At least Wilkins can still shoot.
Cashed in by Wilkins.
Right back at you. This fellow will trade threes with you all game.
Nice touch on that last three by Thomas.
There we go.
Pippen
What was I
inbounds the
talking
ball.
about?
What an answer. They came right down the court and got the three on their end.
No good on that last shot by Troutman.
I was trying to think if there was anything else that I decided to like look up. I guess I was like looking up Minecraft stuff though, because you know I've had the game literally since alpha, and there's quite a few things that like any half decent game player knows how to do. And I'm just sitting here thinking, going, you know what? I've never really made an automatic farm. That's just something I haven't really done, and that might be sad because. You know, pretty much 12-year-olds nowadays know how to make an automatic farm.
Now down by 9. The Seawolves were the last ones to touch it, and they'll turn it over.
Sometimes a pass like that can be the fault of the guy in the receiving end, but not that time.
Name your favorite wrestling games.
Wilkins brings it up.
I haven't really ever thought about that.
Left wing dishes it to the left. Troutman backs in, tipped away, unloads.
Shit.
What a swat.
I'm good at Minecraft. I just like I've watched some of these guys who play like hardcore and they make stuff like, yeah, I'm just gonna knock out this creeper farm real quick, and I'm like, I don't even know how to make a creeper farm. And they're talking about it like, yeah, you got to put the slabs here because that's what keeps them from, that's what keeps other mobs from spawning, and that'll put them right here. And actually, they don't spawn until you get to like y equals 42. And I'm just like, I don't know any of this. The fuck? And then they have the entire like the whole like farm systems with mine carts going back and forth and feeding it into hoppers, and I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just part of me that likes just going and taking care of the actual crops personally. Basically, you suck at games. I don't know. I don't think so. I guess it's just because I never really tried it, you know. I barely have ever actually beaten Minecraft. I think I've only beaten it like once. I've only tried to beat it like once.
Left in the half. Pass out left.
I think that's the great thing about Minecraft. It's not really a wrong way to play.
Okosa pulls it in.
We going to Montana tomorrow? Oh. Are we doing that? Are we doing that immediately? Are we not waiting until the weekend? I mean, that's fine. To be fair, it works out really well because I actually don't have to go to work on Friday. All I have to do is make sure I'm up. I'm up in time for to go deal with my license crap.
Puts it up. The three was drained by Lalugba. They take a 12-point lead. Sherrod brings it up. Catches it down low. Porter, the shot down low. And they call goaltending. They'll give him the bucket.
All right, nice. That's a good point. Why wait? You could just do that. Have my whole I haven't used my steering wheel set up in quite a while. I spent like, I don't know, $300 on it.
Bringing the double team. Pulls the trigger. Buried from beyond the arc by Graves. They're now up by 13. The Black Bears are really struggling.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, my LG hub once in a while pops up. Be like, yeah, no, it's fine. It still works. Okay, cool.
And he makes the first.
I can't wait, though, for that new update because I'm sure all of our mods will break, too.
He gets them both.
Because I'm sure it's not just DLC. They usually release it as like part of some update, so that'll just break everything. Noodles watch us on our date. I don't know. Have I streamed American Truck? I think I've only done it once, haven't I? I don't even remember if I've ever actually streamed American Truck Simulator on here. Now that I think about it. And at that point, are we gonna you know, drive like normal people to experience it, or are we going to drive like the assholes that we usually are for the memes?
He sinks the second. Miles inbounds the
You
ball.
only exist
Right around
stream.
6 minutes.
No, I also stream obscure sports games from this here. I can't completely disagree with you there, though. You know,
Sink the first.
my lineup is what, 9-year-old basketball game, 13, 14-year-old, no, we're at 15 now, 15-year-old college basketball game,
Nice job to convert from
3 or 4-year-old text-based MMA game, obscure MMA game, obscure wrestling booker game.
But they're still out in front by 10. Goes up.
Ah,
and a hand
shit.
on it.
the rejection. He had his number that time. Perfect timing. Great footwork to get to that one.
Yeah, I feel like every time we do try to have a legit session, it just ends up turning into, well, you know, we did accidentally roll the truck, so now I kind of have to go 110 miles per hour to catch up. It's only right.
Rod hands it off.
Shit.
Can't get the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, we are not doing great right now. There you go. Come on, God damn it.
The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it.
Oh, I suck. There you go. Go, 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 go.
Takes it up. It drops.
Oh, my God.
He's got two. Morris
Hit some shots while we're at it, too.
fouled
Fuck.
hard, and he'll take a trip to the line. That ball almost dropped in, Bill. If it had, he'd be looking at a potential 3 points.
I am mildly inconvenienced. Cannonball. That's, I know, yeah.
Knocks down the first one. Both teams are going to make some substitutions.
I've seen too many videos about cannonball runs to be like, yeah, let's just do this with a semi. We should haul tractors. No, we shouldn't haul tractors because that slows us down. Let's just haul alcohol because that's light and we can just fly down the road because of it.
Okosa gets it
Up,
inside.
up.
Flies. His first shot of the game.
How is there 3 of you jumping up for that and none of you could grab it? Are you fucking kidding me?
Down. Strong move, Vern.
How many of you have to jump up for a rebound?
Takes it up. Backs on
God
the free
damn
throw
it.
for the three-point play. Miles inbounds the ball.
2,000. See, that's the thing. Even I can't do 2,000 horsepower. That's why I stick to the 1,250 horsepower. Because we have our 1,200 horsepower mod, but I can't really do beyond 1,250. Although it'd be really nice if they finally added the 1,250 horsepower. I don't think they have because I think whoever made those engine mods, I don't think has updated it in like 4 years. It'd be nice if they added it to the new Freightliners because I really want the new Freightliner Cascadias to have those. And they just put out like a new Western Star truck too. I might have to look into that. With like the giant LED dashboard panel.
And he makes the first. With plenty of space.
Shit.
Finished nicely down low.
Why do we suck so bad?
Less than a half.
Good job of getting the ball down low for the high percentage look.
All right, let's do this. Let's get. Oh! There you go.
The pass.
Look at that! Oh my God, a pick and roll that works.
Nice lead pass to set that one up. They cut the lead to 8.
You know what doesn't help? The fact that they're also a fast-paced team. So it's not like we can outpace them.
Releases.
Plus, I don't know if that works the same as it does in some of the other games. Like, I know that was one of the nice things about, like, one of the nice things besides presentation that I'll give NCAA Basketball 10 is when you push the pace and your team is specifically like an up-tempo team, it will mean something. Fuck!
Work to fight through that foul and get to the line for the 3 opportunity.
Yeah, especially now that there's going to be a longest route now. Because with Montana, I saw one of the states or one of the cities in it is like the farthest east you can go.
saw something out there.
So my assumption is that the new longest route is going to be like Los Angeles to I forget the town. I remember seeing it. They actually personally named it in one of the I got to look real quick. They personally named it in one of the updates as it's going to be in there. Let me see here. North Dakota, Glendive. That's what it was. I saw Glendive, and that's as far east as you can go pretty much in Montana before you hit the Dakotas. So that's probably going to be the new longest route. Is going to be LA to Glendive.
Inbounds the ball. Maine is really struggling.
How's it going, by the way, Tom? Appreciate you being here.
Passes it to the left wing. Pippen takes a three.
Shit.
Porter pulls it in.
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Got it. Finally. Jesus.
The 3-point play.
I love the strength. He fought through the foul.
Oh, my God.
And that'll give him the 3-point chance.
Oh, my God.
Foul shot is good for a 3-point play.
You guys are dickheads. You guys are. How are you doing, user? Why you guys are just the most canned responses, just to be assholes.
Has it baseline with the shot. Shot from the baseline.
Make fun of you guys for a guy who showed up, said like 2 things and then left because you were busy screaming about things you wanted to judge me over. And now you're like, we're going to be nice. Yes, this is how we are nice.
Snatches it down inside.
Well, I appreciate you being here. There's awkward levels of toxicity tonight. I mean, I guess that's fairly normal for a stream, honestly, so it's fine. It's not a normal stream of mine until I at least have 2 of my usual people lovingly tell me to go fuck myself and how bad I suck.
From deep. Perfect shot by Pippen. He's 1 for 4 from deep.
It's not a stream until I am at least called a fat loser simp at least once. And I don't do myself any favors when I tweet about the photo books that I've bought.
Textbook rebound right there.
Did you miss anything? Not much.
And kept himself between his man and the hoop.
Basketball and arguing with each other. That's about it. And then talk about video games and programming languages. Chance of meltdown? Well, you found a good place because I'm already down by 8 points and my team doesn't want to fucking do anything. This is like my last big chance to have an over 500 season. I've somehow managed to salvage it, and it's going to shit right now. Get the fucking thing! Sorry.
7-second differential.
Don't understand how many times you have to fucking rebound.
Thomas gets it on the elbow. Skips it to the elbow. O'Connor grabs the rebound inside. The Black Bears with some abysmal stats.
He's all reaching your quota.
Perfect position that time.
Shit. Okay, let's see here. Problematic art style. Oh my God! Fucking slamming him down again.
Beautiful pass led straight to the layup by Porter.
Hey, all right, I'll take it. Only down by 6. That's not terrible. That's all right. We only have like 20% of our capacity here. The most concentrated area is where the band is at. It would be funny. Honestly, it would be funny if only like half the band was here. It's like, you know what? Who cares? It's like, who cares? Let's do you really need 8 trumpeters? I think you can get away with 3.
If you like offensive fireworks, then you must have had a lot of fun watching this guy in the first half.
Please don't leave. Tyler needs the views. Suck my dick.
Solid performance from our player of the half. We're all set to begin the second half.
Oh my goodness. starting to get a little sleepy. Probably because it's supposed to be past my bedtime. Although I'm a little bit more energetic than I usually am because of my nap. I don't even know why I took a nap. I think I just felt like it. Now I've like ruined my sleep pretty damn well.
Instead, he'll go to the line for 2. Knocks down the first one.
I feel like I'm going to make it an early day tomorrow.
He gets them both.
I'm just going to leave like 3 hours early. I think I already planned, I already thought about doing that today. I'm probably almost certainly going to do it tomorrow. Be like, you know what? I leave at 6, but 3 o'clock sounds better. I could just not take a lunch. Just leave early. I got the vacation time.
Back to you.
Okay, Tracy. We'll see if he got the message across.
Yeah, the perks and pitfalls of getting old.
Really worked for that one.
The defense has to do more.
I actually weighed myself today. I don't weigh myself very often, but I guess the good news is I have not gained any weight in quite a long time. The bad news is I have not lost any weight in quite a long time.
63% for the game.
I have hit a plateau of weight in my life. That I've been pretty much the same weight for like 5 years now. Give or take like 2 pounds. So I don't know if I should think that's good or it should probably be bad because honestly, it's not a healthy weight. Hate reveal. I'm trying to make like a concerted effort to not eat like garbage. It's hard. It's fairly hard sometimes.
About 11 and a half minutes left in the second half. From deep.
You found your ideal fatness.
Still a 6-point lead.
I found, yeah. I'm just gonna be this for the rest of my life.
Passes
just get over the fact that I'm not gonna be like awful, but I'm just gonna be. I was gonna make a noise. That was gonna be the noise that one would make when they see me naked. I can take solace in the fact that I'm not. But I do accept the fact that I'm probably gonna be.
No surprise, he leads this team in assists.
That's the noise right there. Just, how much does he make? I guess. It's that or a guy who makes $30,000 a year cashiering at Hy-Vee. Oh, shit. Nope. Can I stop jumping like a moron?
The Black Bears will take a timeout.
Defense, shot selection, honestly, is probably something I should work on. There we go. You're like the dudes in the JAV. I guess, yeah. Oh, I should have just driven. That's all right. I still got it.
He's got 12. Thomas brings it up the floor.
Tying it back with the anime stuff. I mean, JAV is more like real life than anime, but I'm like a comedian, my material.
Good from downtown. He's shooting 50%.
What type of comedian? An LA comic or a New York comic? Because I'm finding out that there's very much a difference these days between LA comedians and New York comedians. It's kind of funny, honestly, seeing that.
That's how you do it, Vern.
Because I watch these things on YouTube where they're talking about some of these like comedy podcasts, which, by the way, it's amazing how many like comedy podcasts that there are. There's so many useless podcasts. And I'm just shocked makes money and has viewers.
From the baseline, drilled by Okosa. 18 points, and he leads all in scoring. Troutman.
Up. Go. You got it. You don't got it. You son of a bitch. You suck. Why do you exist?
They're not afraid of him taking that shot.
This is why we put Wilkins out there. Because
Beats it to the wing.
Should be able to shoot. You're a short white guy. Short white guys can shoot in basketball. It's about all you could do. You can pass too, I guess. Come on.
To reject the shot.
You're a short white guy in basketball and you can't shoot a three. What is wrong with you?
Miles has it inside.
Hey, there we go.
Gets a piece of the ball too. If he's going to foul him that late on an attempt.
Both teams are making a few lineup changes.
Substitution on the court.
Good for the three-point play.
Nice.
Morris
Fuck.
inbounds the ball. Just over 8 minutes
Podcasts
left
are
in the
everywhere.
second half.
I know it's the weird thing that it's just like, I don't know. I don't really listen to podcasts much anymore because there's just too many of them. Everyone has one. That was a thing that like one of my friends wanted to do. He's like, dude, let's do a podcast about what? I don't know, wrestling. Do you know how many wrestling podcasts there are? Yeah, but it'll be different because it'll be us. I'm just like, no. I would love to know because obviously there's like at least noteworthy people who do podcasts that no one listens to. I gotta imagine that there's probably there's got to be some indie scene basically of like podcasts that no one listens to. I should look for that at some point. Find a podcast with people who do routine podcasts for like 26 people, like 26 views each time. There's got to be a litany of them. I mean, I know a dude who I know a dude when I used to do an NXT podcast, and that's way back when NXT like first started in like 2012, and I had to go into like Hulu Plus to be able to watch it. But it was one of those things that I found out that one of the guys who does a wrestling podcast, and it's like a 3-hour long podcast, and he watches every bit of like mainstream wrestling throughout the week to do it, and he still only has like 15 people who watch, and the audio quality still sounds like fucking garbage.
Fires from the high post. Got it.
Thoughts on Brendan Schaub? I don't know. It's kind of funny because when you talk about podcasting and stuff like that, it's because of Brendan. It honestly is because of Brendan Schaub that I've learned about these like complete bullshit podcasts that like I don't even know why exist because they talk about something related to Brendan Schaub.
Not really his shot.
Especially with a hand in his
I don't know. He's got CTE and he's not very funny. That's it right there. And I try not to say too many negative things because he will. If God forbid he were to hear that, he might actually try to sue me. He will sue people. Looks at your current viewer count. You know what? That's a good point. At least I do somewhat better on YouTube. When I put these on YouTube, I at least get a few hundred views.
Shake things up a little bit with some subs.
That's got to count for something, at least with this stuff. When it's my non-sports stuff, even when I try to do non-sports stuff, it doesn't do that well. I'll at least do a couple hundred views.
The second to fall as well. Okosa is needed out.
Yeah, like this video will get probably at least 300 or 400. Not a ton, but, fair bit. If it was March, it'd be even better. March is like the time for my college hoop stuff.
They've got it within 7.
That was always a great time of year. That was like Christmas for my YouTube channel. When all of a sudden people would be looking up like college basketball videos and, be like, oh man, I remember college hoops 2K8. And then you find some guy like me who's been like 15 seasons into I think now I'm like 17 seasons into a dynasty. Like there's a whole career here.
Thomas skips it to the right wing. Top of the key. Dumps it.
Iowa wrestling fan finds out who Dave Meltzer is.
19 points, and he's his team's leading scorer.
Oop.
Backs in.
Up.
To the rim.
Hey, there we go. And by the way, yes, he is an LA comic, I believe.
100% for the game.
Might be down in, I don't even think he's down in Texas. I don't know. Once Rogan moved to Texas, I feel like there was a fair few of them who did move down there.
And the defense knew it. They literally backed off the shooter once the ball was released.
Yeah, I probably, honestly, I probably would, if I didn't have at least maybe a couple hundred views on stuff, I probably would have long given up. Fuck!
The Black Bears turn this one over out of bounds.
These guys are having trouble with fundamental team.
I want to
play,
know.
Vern. As that turnover
Oh, by the way, still
they
didn't
don't
get
have
that
much in the way
Facebook
of
message.
chemistry at the moment.
Still didn't get a pop-up saying that I got anything on Facebook.
They now lead by 8.
God damn it. I swiped a little too lightly. There we go. I'm trying to bring up YouTube Studio.
Grundy. Wilkins dishes it to the baseline.
Screw it.
Back in.
Oh, god damn it. Nope.
Gets the board inside.
Oh, my God.
Target on the
Oh, my God.
short-range fadeaway.
Son of a
Just
bitch.
over 4 minutes left in the second
Worst
half.
case, you think we'll be able to play without mods in case they're all broke without messing our saves up?
Errant last shot by Zavakis.
Probably. I don't know how they work because I don't Steam Cloud my saves anymore because Steam Cloud about fucked up most of my saves. Oh, come on. It was on its way out.
Both teams will make some substitutions.
256 for my last TEW thing. Last college hoops thing did 290. It's not bad.
The
Yeah.
Seawolves will
Big
take
Drug
the
Satanic
first
Massacre 76. As expected.
Well, let's get back to the action. Both teams are going to make
I just
some
remember you
substitutions.
rage quitting last time. Oh, because was it the American Truck Simulator thing? The rage
Takes the
quitting?
shot. The long
I mean,
two
shit
was
didn't
missed
work.
by
I didn't
Thomas.
really like the fact that shit just plain old didn't work.
Porter backs him down.
And yeah, it about completely corrupted my fucking save. That's why now I pretty much stick strictly to local saves because I know where to go. Where it's like if stuff gets fucked up, I at least know where to like start digging into folders to find my saves.
Jetson.
I don't have to rely on Steam like putting that on their server somewhere. I can just go, all right, fuck it. Let me see where I can dig into my folders and find my save.
That's some toughness for you.
I mean, to be fair, when you're like a level like what 27 truck driver or something, and then the next thing you see is like level 6, it's like, dude, I don't have any of the shit that I had.
Fires. Buried from beyond the arc by Wilkins. He's 2 for 6 from 3-point.
You just lose like, literally weekend after weekend's worth of progress.
They're in front by 3. 2:35 left in the game.
Drives you a little crazy. Up. Nope.
Morris
Ah, damn it.
inbounds the ball.
That's all right.
LaLugba bounces it to the inside. Knocked loose. And it's gathered up.
I feel like if I do stream American Truck Simulator, I just got to make sure not to play my usual radio stations because I usually play like the classic rock radio station, and obviously with DMCA being what it is now, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'll probably just have to like listen to lo-fi pretty much.
Shoots from 13 feet. Grabbed inside by Grundy.
He just didn't look comfortable on that shot, Vern, and you can see it in the result.
Right wing. Wilkins.
Ah,
The
poop.
game. LaLugba corrals the long rebound.
This crowd is going insane.
Oh shit.
I love the energy.
Crowd is going insane. All 1,500 people in the building. All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
Down.
Put it in. There you go. Holy shit.
The Seawolves will take a timeout here. They're leading by 1.
Can you get to the point?
Left in the game.
Can you get to the point, Okada?
Okosa inbounds the ball.
There's something you're about to say. You just get to the point.
Dishes to the top of the key. McCly's.
What thing are you about to say that's gonna make me question why you're even here?
But they're still up by 1. Troutman hands it
Oh,
over.
that was a long one. Got it.
Made by Wilkins. Stony Brook
God damn, finally, with like a minute left, I take the lead. Holy shit.
La Lugba is 1 assist short of a double-double.
Like brothers? No, I already have a good friends of mine that I would consider brothers more than. I don't want to burst your bubble here. I don't want to make it sound like the parasocial relationship this seems to be, but I've got real friends that I'd consider a brother.
Sinks the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
That could not have been a tougher pair of free throws.
All right, let's do this. We got this. We got this. We got this.
Backs in. Dumps it off. Pass left wing.
There you go. Come on. Yes.
Hit by O'Connor.
Fucking hell.
They're doing everything right on
There you
both
go.
ends of the court.
2-second differential.
Get this fifth size, this fifth capacity
By 3. 32 seconds
place
left in the
rolling.
game. Morrison inbounds the ball. Thomas. He grabs the rebound.
Yep.
Thomas
Fuck.
has
All right,
his
that's
first
good. That's
foul of the
good.
game. The foul stops
Let's give it to Wilkins. O'Connor would be pretty good too, but we'll give it to Wilkins. There you go.
his second foul.
Well, no choice but to foul. They've
How
got
many
to
are we
stop
at?
the
We're at
clock and get
5.
the ball back right away.
Yeah, keep giving him the ball. Oh. There you go.
Has picked up his first foul of the game.
You
Good
are
foul.
killing
They
me.
need the ball back as soon as possible.
You are killing. Is that your way of saying that I just pissed on you? Are you accusing me of pissing on you?
La Lugba. There's a
There you go.
whistle. They're in the penalty, so we'll head to the line.
Cleared a lot of time there, making him chase me.
Stops the clock, which is just what the doctor ordered.
Shit!
That's why they did
That's
it.
not what I
Time is
wanted
on
to
their
do.
side. Very
I
smart.
could have very easily made this a 2-possession game. All right, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
He fouls him. They're in the bonus, and they'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. Off target.
Fuck me!
Miles takes
There we go.
nothing but net.
Now it's definitely over.
Morrison inbounds the ball. McClyde shoots it up. No
Hey, winning record.
Maine.
Holy shit.
The Seawolves.
When was the last time in real life?
Now we'll bring you
I wanna see
player of the
here.
game.
Let's see. Maine basketball. I'm going to look this up.
Now let's go
When
back
was
to
the last time the Maine Black Bears men's basketball team had a winning record? Single season record? Come on. There's got to be something here that tells me the season by season. Oh, no, they don't. Holy shit. I'm looking here at all the seasons, and it's just all red until, like, 2012. Then they finally kind of... I'm sure there's got to be, like, a college basketball database, right? There's literally one for, like, everything else. Maine... I want to look now. I really want to look. Let me see. Per game, season. Oh, no, that's seasons. Just, yeah. Game log. Why is it so hard to just find a season by season breakdown? Let's see. Polls, schedule, results, game log, main school history, maybe? Oh, there it is. There it is. 92 seasons. Let's see. The last time they had a winning record, well, they had a 15-15 record in 2010-2011. They had a 19-11 record in 2009-2010. And then they had a 20-10 record in 2003-2004. They have not topped since 2013, the 2013-2014 season. They have not topped. They have not topped 10 wins on the season. All right, night, Doc. So this is their first winning season in, well, it's 2024 here, so this would put them at, what, 14 years? 2009, 2010, 2013, 2014, so 14 years. This is their first winning season in 14 years. We end on a loss. Wow, what a loss that was. 91-47. Just getting shit on at the end. All right, well, recruiting is over. And we face Boston University. Shit. All right, so let's take a look. We can probably at least see the tournament tree here. Okay, well, obviously we weren't. No, wait, no, we were good enough to actually miss out on a play-in game, so that's good. It looks like literally everybody is in there, but yeah, we got top 8, 7. So Binghamton and Vermont are gonna do their thing. All right, Vermont, UMBC, us and Boston University. So if we win, we take on UMBC or Vermont. I think I probably would hope for Vermont, although they don't win. So I'm not going to worry too much, partying too much in Maine. Stony Brook and Albany. Thankfully, Albany is all the way over on the other side of the Albany's over on the other side of the thing, but I mean UMBC is also kind of a pain in the ass, as well as Boston University. They're probably going to kick our ass. So we'll see. Yeah, 6 wins. They had 6 wins last season. They got up to 9 in the 2019-2020 season. Oh, 6 wins. Yeah, Vermont. Vermont made it on a 6-22 record, somehow beating Binghamton, who I think at least had close to. Didn't Binghamton at least do good? 10-19, but yeah, 6 wins, and they're sitting in here. Let's get to the Boston game. There we go. Well, there you go. I imagine that'll be a shorter stream because God forbid we get even past the Boston game. Best case scenario, we have 3 games to do for the conference tournament. I don't 100% see us even getting past Boston. Did we manage it? We actually the AI actually beat them. And then we lost to them personally. Badly. I personally sucked ass against them, but somehow the AI version of us beat them. So 1-1 on the season at least. So we'll have that to look forward to. Yeah, if I remember looking at this right, I think even on the last time where they actually managed to do well, they did 3rd. They still have, I believe Maine has never won. I think that's the thing about Maine is they've never won. They've never won a conference tournament. They've never won a regular season championship, and they've never won a conference tournament. Let's see. Even in this one where they got 19 wins on the season, they still lost to New Hampshire in the first game. Vermont ended up beating Boston University that year. So what did they look like last year? 6-23. So that's awful. Did they even they weren't even in the conference tournament last year because there's 10 teams. There's 10. Wait, is there a play-in game? Because I see NJIT, who's the 9th rated. So assuming then that they well, no, I don't see UMass Lowell, so maybe that was it. No, there's Massachusetts Lowell. So I think they probably lost their play-in game. So they don't even hardly even make it to the conference tournament. But we at least did it. We at least have an opportunity. I have a feeling, even if we get to Selection Sunday on the next one, unless we somehow, for the first time in the history of the Maine basketball program, actually win the conference tournament, maybe, just maybe, we can get their first bid ever into the NCAA tournament. But they're that bad, honestly. I don't even think they've been to NIT. They've never even been to an NIT tournament. I think that's another thing about them too, is they still, even when they got like 19 wins on the season, like they were still bad enough they didn't even get one of those. So even if I make the NIT, that's still their first NIT appearance, I believe. I don't see anything listed for that. So yeah, that'll be something. So yeah, thanks, appreciate it, Okada. So thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you guys being here. I guess this will be it. Yeah, thank you guys for being here and being part of a very lively chat. And those of you watching on YouTube, I appreciate you continuing to watch. And hope you watch next time as we go through the America East Conference Tournament, our first official outside of regular season tournament for Maine. I'm not sure what to expect, but I guess we'll find out. So thank you, and I will see you guys next time.